Hey, nice shot.
Well, it's a safe place. It's like a second home for me, and I always know that this is somewhere I could go.
It has made me dress nicer, of course.
Yeah.
Uh,
A lot of good manners.
teaches you a few manners.
Yeah.
It's way more than golf, and it's really a program for these kids to learn life skills. And once you come out here and see the program, once you see this thing in action, you're sold.
Well, to combine the core values that the First Tee has and teaching the life skills, using golf as the method of teaching, it's just, the perfect storm.
Definitely made me a better person because it teaches you the 9 core values, and you can also look that in different people, so you can know like how to choose friends.
As soon as they come out here, kids get to breathe. They're actually able to experience something outside of their real world. So I think the first thing it does is it opens their eyes to a new world.
I've been going to a lot of places with the First Tee, Pebble Beach and many other places I probably would have not visited.
My experience at the First Tee was the best experience.
To the children within this community, it is a spark of light. It gives them an opportunity to participate in a sport that they never ever would have thought that they would have an opportunity to participate in, but then more importantly, to learn such valuable life skills and core values that sadly aren't being taught in the home.
You learn lots of other things like the 9 core values. There's different strategies that help you get through life.
So I feel like I fit in with the girls better here than I do at school.
If we could all learn the 9 and the core values of First Tee, and any of us who golf, if we could take those out to the golf course, I think we'd all have a lot more fun, quite honestly. So.
If I didn't have this place to go to, I'd probably end up like wandering the streets, maybe. I don't think I would have ended up with a good crowd. I kind of live in not the best place in Salinas, and trying to have walked home, I get my homework done pretty quickly. I guess I would get bored just hanging around school. I'm bound to come across some people who aren't exactly good influences.
Monterey County is, for the second year in a row, leads the state of California in youth homicides. When you think of Monterey County, you think of lifestyles of the rich and famous, Pebble Beach, and then you see this sad statistic, that is infamous in the state, and it all boils down to youth who are off course, headed down the wrong path, using all their energies in a negative way instead of a positive way. I think that the energy that it would take to change a lot of the current gang members would be dramatic and tremendous. But if we can work on the potential gang members, what a different place this would be if children growing up in Monterey County would respect others, respect themselves, and respect their surroundings.
The community here, there's such a need to get these kids rolling into something that's going to get them going into something better in life. So they're not bored, they're not getting into problems, they're not getting into things that they shouldn't be. They're kids. They should be happy, they should come and have fun. And this is what the First Tee is about.
It gives them a place to come and be themselves and hang out with kids that are their own age and not have to worry about too many responsibilities.
I feel like it keeps kids out of trouble. It gives them a place, like she said, to be themselves and have fun.
We serve a working class community. Many of our parents aren't coming home until after their kids have been home alone, so the fact that they're here till 6 o'clock is very beneficial. They're in a controlled environment, they're in a structured environment, they're growing and they're being challenged. I think parents are excited about that.
In our area, more than anything else, it gives our children an avenue where they see that positive, nonviolent life can exist.
It's going to be more confidence, responsibility, respect. It's going to be helped to how to improve, to be confident and persevere.
I've seen change happen to these kids, and so it's playing a very, very important role. And we have parents that have come to us and said, "What have you done to my son?" in a very good way. And we have teachers tell us that kids are being more respectful to each other, and they're being more respectful to the teachers.
Students that are participating here are doing a lot better at home as well as in school. And I know we've been able to track that for the last couple of years now.
He's not afraid to be a leader, to be a role model or an example for not just, his nieces and nephews that are right here, but, other kids, his friends, the children. He has so much fun here.
I remember him as a little kid, and to see him now as an assistant coach, you can imagine how proud that makes me feel.
The kids that are coming through the First Tee right now are the future leaders of this community.
If you look at agriculture in Monterey County, it's the largest industry by far, so we're employing the majority of the people in Monterey County are working in agriculture. There's a lot of these kids in the program whose fathers or grandfathers are working in agriculture, working for the companies that are here established in the valley.
Children of the employees of these companies, they're growing up here, and what they're learning in life skills and how they conduct themselves as young human beings now in the schools, it's playing an important role. In the families, it's playing an important role. And if it's playing an important role in schools and families, then it's having a positive impact in the community.